Raymond G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis and David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Horned Frogs offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense.
Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the option. Running into the open space. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete to the left. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Get it out to the supersonic guy. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Ole Miss offense will go to work for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look so out in the open field. He was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdowns.
Going for a big play right off the bat. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Now the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
It's caught. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. Plows through the defense. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort.
Into the secondary on the right. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. To the air, it's Russell. Looking to the big tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a spot in the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Horned Frogs have pushed it inside the 20. Motion from the wideout. He'll ride his man on the option. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. On first down from the 13-yard line. The option look. Runs for the tackle. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down?
That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Rebels are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline.
There he goes. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be legal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the shotgun, the inside give. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Taylor wants to throw. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Quickly complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll leave it with him. Nice move to pick up yardage. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Soft spot in the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Horned Frogs are on the move. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. Turns it on in midfield. He's loose on the left. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Russell. He's got it on the run. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Back has it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? And the Rebels buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Holds it fired complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Now on 2nd down. The give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Offense in an empty set. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the 1st down, looking for more. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. The short hands, it's Harris. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. The give to the left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Off play action. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Makes the grab. Gets away from one. Finds some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The Horned Frogs in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. At the 45 on his way. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Trying to take it back. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. From the gun, running back on the move. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long. 1st down marker just short of the goal line. Taylor wants to throw. Rushes on him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Louisiana was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Lafayette. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction.
It's complete.
Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll run the option. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And the Horned Frogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Dropping back, it's Russell. Here's a heat. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Horned Frogs will boot it away to start the second half. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
Now on the option. And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Completes it in the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. He'll keep it himself. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quick release on the RPO. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And the Rebels have this offense rolling. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Taylor wants to throw. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Finds his man in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. Offense with jumbo personnel. On the option. The pitch. Breaks into the open. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. Quarterback on the keeper. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball.
It's a running room. Smashes ahead. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 1st down. Penalty is on the D. I guess the good news is it didn't lose much ground. There's not much left. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Russell. Touchdown, TCU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people are probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal. They're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. USC is on the wrong end of a steel-toed boot today. This is one of those performances we simply don't see from the men of Troy. Embarrassing. They're trailing by 25 to Penn State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. Made a defender miss. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Rebels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Good timing on the quick out. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Taylor wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's...
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Working that left side. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. On the option. They'll give it to the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. The Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
He's got it on the right. Still running at the 40. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And the Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Spins away from the defense. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Slithers into space. There he goes. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
This offense is high octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's Presley. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got his man. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Taylor wants to throw. Makes the catch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. from the gun, the ground game. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, he's got some space. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Rebels back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run it from the gun. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Rebels are in the hurry-up. He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Fit it in the window for the score.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Here comes the option. The give to the tailback. At the 35, he's open. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and an art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Horned Frogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Horned Frogs are rolling down the field. He'll pull it on the read. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. As they come to the line on 2nd down, ordinarily you might go up top, but they need to keep this one on the ground, keep that clock winding. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Going to try to get it himself. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that 1st down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down. He splits the uprights. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat him, a 5-point lead here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Louisville may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from L&N Stadium every time. The Cards have been racking up road wins since the Lee Corso days, and they'll get another one today. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Taylor wants to throw it. This one's complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to fire. A little release to the back. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
And you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
Well, that play never had a chance. On fourth down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit for tremendous aggression there on fourth.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He has the first and still on his feet. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. The offense set for a first down play. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.